doors are all closed between your heart and mine. More love, I can feel our hearts crying. More love, I know that that's all we need. More love, flowing between us, take us and hold us, lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love. Just look out around us, people fighting their wars. They think they'll be happy once we settle the scores. Well, let's lay down our weapons and keep us apart. Still for a minute, open our hearts. More love, I can feel our hearts crying. More love, I know that that's all we need. More love, flowing between us. Take us and hold us, lift us above. There's ever an I can feel our hearts crying. More love, I know that that's all we need. More love, flowing between us, take us and hold us, lift us above. If there's ever an answer, it's more love.
morning. Boy, where's everybody at today? Oh, I know, it must be summertime. Oh, yeah, we're all... No. Have you looked at our age of our congregation? I don't think so. Well, welcome to everybody who is here and all those in the World Wide Web to Unity Spiritual Center Spokane. We're glad everybody who is here made it. As our mission states, we are a vibrant community growing through spiritual practices and love. I'm Alan Bassan, and I'll be your platform assistant this morning. Please take a moment now and silence your cell phones. As we do each week, we want to begin our time together by sharing our opening affirmation and say it with heart. Together we affirm, there is only one presence and one power active in my life and in the universe, God the Good. This is Unity's foundation principle. One presence, one power, and one life living through and as each and every one of us. We are grateful this morning to have our speaker, Al Konigsfeld. He will be sharing his message, Spiritual Practices. Our music today is obviously provided by Scott Jamison. In a moment, Darlene will share an opening prayer. First, our song leaders will start us off with a community song.
It's a gift to be simple, it's a gift to be free, it's a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place that's right, we will look on the valley of love and light. When true simplicity is gained, to bow to bend we won't be ashamed, to turn will be our light, till by turning we come round right. It's a gift to be simple, it's a gift to be free, it's a gift to come down where we ought to be. And when we find ourselves in a place just right, we will be in the valley of love and light. When true simplicity is gained, to bow to bend we won't be ashamed, to turn will be our delight, till by turning we come round right.
Would you join me in prayer? Put aside your cares of today and enter the quiet center of your soul. Let's start with a deep, healing breath. Inhale deeply and let the air out slowly with a quiet, relaxing sigh. And as you do, relax completely. Allow the chair to support you. Send your roots deep into Mother Earth. Straighten your spine and stretch it to the heavens. Let the energies of earth and heaven meet in your heart. Let that energy fill you top to bottom, front to back, side to side. God is release. God is cleansing. God is renunciation, a letting go. God is changing the way we think. There must be a letting go before the new can come and find a place in our consciousness. I am one with God's release. I cleanse my spirit through inspirational reading. I deny the world and affirm the truth. And I change any behavior that does not support me being the light of God in the world. You are one with God's release. For release is one of the 12 powers gifted to us by God. Release reminds us of the importance of holding fast to the truth by consistently cleansing our mind of that which is not the truth and changing our way of thinking about errors that we have made. We bless our speaker, our musicians, and all the volunteers that make this service possible. We bless this center and our community. We give up our old ways of thinking so that we can understand the depth of today's message. We release this prayer to universal mind, knowing that what we ask is already done. We are grateful for the knowledge that we can always change course, change the thinking about our mistakes, and release any mistaken thoughts. We need to learn how to use the idea of release, because as it says in the old Zen story, if you do not empty your cup, how can you taste the tea? And so it is.
Friends I could count on one hand with a leftover finger or two. Took them for granted, lost them away. Now where they are, I wish I knew. They roll by just like water, and I guess we'll never learn. Live our lives parched and empty, standing knee deep in a river, dying of thirst. Sometimes I remember sweethearts I've known. Some I've forgotten, I suppose. One or two still linger. Oh, I wonder now why'd I ever let them go? They roll by just like water, and I guess I'll never learn. Live our lives parched and empty, standing knee deep in a river, drowning of thirst. So the sidewalk is crowded, the city goes by. I just rush through another day in a world full of strangers. Turns her eyes to me. I just look the other way. They roll by just like water, and I guess we'll never learn. Live our lives parched and empty, standing knee deep in a river, dying of thirst. They roll by just like water. Oh, I guess we'll never learn. Live our lives parched and empty, knee deep in a river, dying of thirst.
Those of you who missed Scott's concert at Behringer, you missed a really good time on Friday night. Good morning. I'm so glad so many of you showed up for the job interview. Since we have a lot of openings to fill and our need for workers is great, let's start with a group interview. What? Some of you didn't know you were here for an interview? Well, let me tell you about the job, and you can decide whether you're interested in applying. First, let's start with the company. Yes, we are a vibrant community growing through spiritual practices and love. That's the company. That's who we are. Next, the job description. As Karen Drucker sings it, we are the heart, we are the hands, we are the voice of Spirit on earth. And all that we are and all that we do is a blessing to the world. That's the job. That's what we do. Everybody still interested? Okay, so there's a few basic requirements for the job. 1, affirmative prayer. 2, meditation. 3, service. 4, gratitude. These are the job skills that you're going to use every single day in your tasks. Now, one question I get asked a lot at this point is, so what's affirmative prayer and how does it differ from what most of the rest of the world does? Well, most people pray from separation. They feel themselves small, helpless, unworthy. So they beg some powerful supernatural being to grant their requests anyway. Affirmative prayer is different. It focuses on us being one with that powerful supernatural being and on what we want to create in the world. Now, this is not always easy. Our very language encourages thoughts of separation. English, like many other European languages, are what linguists like to call SVO languages. There is some person, place, or thing that inflicts some action on some other person, place, or thing. Subject, verb, object, SVO. So our very language has separation built right into it, and we need to keep our guard up against it. So what is affirmative prayer? Well, there's a handout I use when I train our new hires. The first 2 pieces are not really part of the prayer, but as part of the preparation, the mindset for getting into the prayer. The first piece is, I forgive. This is where we raise our vibration by forgiving anyone and any circumstance that is weighing on our hearts and minds. As our CEO put it, if you're going to make your offering at the temple, and remember that you have anything against your brother or sister, leave your gift at the door and go and make amends first. The second step is, I open. This is where we become willing to let headquarters take over. Yes, our human nature has a tendency to just say, I know what to do, and I know how to do it. I'm in control. Yeah. No, this is where we let headquarters take over. As our CEO put it, by myself, I can do nothing. It's the Father within that does the work. Now, to the prayer itself. I recognize that God is. Now, typically at this point, we're praying for something. So let's say that I'm feeling lack. I'm broke. I'm in debt. The remedy for that would be abundance. And so the first thing I recognize is God is abundance. I think about all the abundance that this world provides. Second, I integrate myself with that power. Remember, we don't pray from separation, we pray from unity. I am that abundance. We feel it in our bodies. I realize the truth. From this point, when we're really truly feeling abundant, we realize the truth of our existence. The last two, I bless. This is where we go and pronounce the holiness of everything that went on, and I appreciate. This is where we speak our gratitude for our prayer's effectiveness. So, when I pray, I often count it off on my fingers. I forgive, I open, God is, I am, I realize, I bless, I appreciate. A nice, simple mantra that helps me go through my prayer cycle. If you feel you need some help with remedial prayer, practice immersing yourself in the power of God you're bringing into expression. So feel that abundance. So, if you've got that skill or are willing to develop it, the next required skill is meditation. Being able to pray without being able to meditate is like being able to talk without being able to hear. While there are many types of meditation, the most basic involves us stilling our body and mind to become aware of the presence, the stillness that is all around us. Meditation is where we get our daily instructions from headquarters, so it's vital to our job. If you feel that you need some remedial help with meditation, we might start with breathing exercises, especially those that hold the breath for a little while. There's a lot of times that there's a silence in that holding. The third requirement is service. We cannot be a blessing to the world. We cannot build heaven on earth without some form of loving action. Our CEO reminds us that the way we treat our customers is indicative of the way that the company will treat us. How could it be otherwise when we're both employees and customers and we all share the same society? Now, we have groups here at this place that feed our sick, our elderly, our lost youth, that visit those in prisons or in hospitals. And sometimes we find a special personal calling, like putting shoes on the feet of poor children. Listen in the silence and find what is yours to do. There's a Native American concept that says each member of the tribe has a unique medicine, and that if they don't give it to the tribe, it is lost forever. Do what is yours to do in the way that only you can do it. The last requirement is gratitude. Once again, this can be tricky because our language almost requires us to have somebody outside ourselves to thank. It's kind of built in. I find it much more useful to think about being or feeling grateful. That does not require separation. In fact, you may have noticed that all these requirements have one thing in common. They require you to feel something in your body. Stillness, compassion, gratitude, love are all in the body feelings. All too often we separate spirit and body. You know, the body's the world, it's the job, it's all the stuff that we have to do. But the body is not just required, it's the very vehicle through which spirit comes to this plane. In fact, doing these things without the appropriate feeling is worthless. All too often, people turn their gratitude list into a mental checklist, a thing that on their to-do list. Oh, there's this and that, and this and that, and this and that. Instead of a glorious whole body feeling of gratitude. Service becomes just one more chore, one more obligation to get out of the way, rather than basking in the feeling of love. People pray from a sense of helplessness and lack, rather than the incomparable feeling of praying as God. They meditate out of obligation, without ever really feeling the peace that passes all understanding. So, with these skills to develop, do we all just find caves out in Tibet and become hermits? No. We find that our employees are more effective on the job when they are completely committed to teamwork. Spiritual practices are more powerful when we pray, meditate, serve, and celebrate together. In fact, Lynn McTaggart was actually able to put a number on prayer effectiveness. In her studies on affirmative prayer for Afghanistan, she calculated that she needed at least the square root of 1% of the number of people being prayed for to be praying for the prayer to have good effect. So if her group was praying for a city of 100,000, she needed at least 33 people to pray. So, that's the job. Those are the necessary skills. If you're interested in being part of a vibrant community and growing through daily spiritual practices and love, you are hired. And you can see our HR representative right down in the front there. And so it is. Thank you so much. And so, take a moment. Take everything off your lap. Put your feet flat on the floor. Breathe in through the soles of your feet and out through the top of your head, making a little fountain of glorious spiritual light. Inhale, exhale into the shower. Slow your breath. Maybe inhale for 3 and exhale for 6. Each time becoming more relaxed, more still, more focused. Now I'd like you to bring to your mind one of the most joyous events in your own personal history. Perhaps a first date, a wedding, a birth of a child, whatever that happens to be for you. And feel it in your body. See what was happening through your own eyes. Hear what was happening in your own ears. Feel your body reacting to this scene. drop into gratitude. Let that feeling just fill you from top to bottom, front to back, side to side, and be so powerful that it pushes off outside your body and becomes a bubble around you. This is gratitude. This is life. This is prayer. This is meditation. Allow yourself to feel your body, to bless your body, and to be grateful for Spirit, for inhabiting that body, giving that body to you, and allowing you to feel all those feelings in your body. Take that feeling of gratitude into the silence. We are grateful. And so it is. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Scott. Thank you, Al, who's my better half. I'm officially applying for that job because I can't think of anything I'd rather be doing. I'm Courtney Litwin, and we have come to our sacred time of giving. There are many ways to give. You can text a dollar amount, via mail, go to online and donate, and also there's repeated automatic giving, which is very convenient, and you can talk to Deanna if that is something you would like to do. Join me in our giving blessing. I know that my giving blesses and multiplies all that I am, all that I have, and all that I give and receive. I am thanks for the abundance that is mine to share.
Your dream is like a river, ever changing as it flows. And a dreamer is just a vessel, it must follow where it flows. Trying to learn from what's behind us, never knowing what's in store, makes each day a constant battle just to stay between the shores. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird on the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Too many times we stand aside, let the water slip away, till we put off till tomorrow what's now become today. So don't you stand beside the shore and say you're satisfied. rapids, dare to dance a tide. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird on the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. There's bound to be rough waters, and I know I'll take some falls. With the good Lord as my captain, I'll make it through them all. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird on the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. And I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry, like a bird on the wind. These waters on my sky, I'll never reach my destination if I never try. So I will sail my vessel till the river runs dry. Till the river runs dry.
God, Great Spirit, we thank you for these gifts. May they bless the spiritual center and go out into the world and bless the recipients. We are grateful.
All right. Thank you to Al Konigsfeld, Scott Jameson, Gary, and everybody else for a great service today. Please join me as we say our unity statement. Together, unity stands for peace in the presence of conflict, for love in the presence of hatred, for forgiveness in the presence of injury. Unity honors the many names for God, the many paths to God, for we know that there is only one power, one present, and one life. So whoever you are and wherever you are on your spiritual journey of transformation, you're welcome here. If you're here for the very first time, we have a welcome packet with a coupon for a free beverage at our barista stand and some other goodies. So if there's anybody here, please raise your hand. And I see some fingers pointing over there. All right, way over here. And anybody else? Cool. Well, we're glad that you're here, and we hope that you'll stay afterwards to join us in the fellowship hall so we can get to know you. We encourage everyone to sign up for our email newsletter to learn more about our upcoming classes and events. You can sign up for our e-news by scanning the QR code you see on the screen or on our website at unityspokane.org. We would also like to connect with you on our social media, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Just search Unity Spiritual Center Spokane, and you'll find us. Thanks to everybody for being here today. Our chaplains today are Jim, who has been holding this service in prayer, and KP, who will be available to pray with you immediately following the service right down front here. So if you have something that's heavy on your heart you just want to unload, or a joy that you want to share, please avail yourselves. We would like to encourage anyone who is in need of prayer support to please fill out the prayer request form that you find in the seat pocket in front of you. And then you can put it in our prayer box at the back of the sanctuary as you exit on the left. You also can submit your prayer requests through our online form at our website. Names are added to our prayer list and prayed over for 30 days by our Silent Unity and by our prayer ministry here. And now here's a look at upcoming events and opportunities. It's news you can use time. Dinner, first Wednesday of the month. Dinner is on July 2nd at 5:30 p.m. We would love to have you join us for this potluck dinner for a favorite summer dish theme. It will be at Comstock Park again, near the area where the swings are. Come find us and enjoy a dinner in the park. Parents and Kids Day Out. All families are welcome to join our parent and caregivers group for a day at our Upper Manitou Splash Pad. It's just a few blocks from here. There will be on Saturday, July 5th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. And the kids can play on the splash pad while the parents do their own thing. No RSVP is needed. Just show up. Kids Camp. Don't forget our kids, grandkids, and neighbor kids to sign up for the Jungle Safari Spirit Day Camp, which is August 4th to the 8th from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. to 12 p.m. To whatever, I mean, it's somewhere during the day. It is just $40 per kid and for the whole week. And if you need assistance, see Deanna, and she'll come up with an idea for you. Our new fundraising team. We are creating a new team here at the center. We are starting a fundraising team. I would like to invite Jim Sledge up to share more about this fundraising team. James?
Well, since you've all been hired, we have a special opportunity for you. So the finance team feels like it's a really good time to put together a fundraising team that's going to have a lot of fun. So if you are a person who loves to have fun and you have some creative juices, we're looking for you. I promise you it will be a fun committee to be on, and hopefully we will come up with some ideas that maybe beginning in the fall will enhance our time here together and make it even more fun. So if you are interested in that, would you please contact Terry Lewis Sander. Terry, would you stand up? Or myself. We would love to have you join us. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Jim. You'll find more details on these events, links to sign up, and many more opportunities in our e-news. Next Sunday, our speaker is an extremely shy and withdrawn speaker. It'd be great if you all could show up next week just to give him our support and try to draw him out of his shell. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the shy guy, Dennis Ashley. Music will be by Judy Jameson. Now it's time for Unity Trivia. That's included in the e-news each week. The headquarters for our church is Unity Worldwide, located at Unity Village. The photo on the slide is just part of Unity Village. By the way, Unity Village is 1,600 acres with a vast underground of tunnels that connect all of the buildings. And Unity Village is very proud that it has its own zip code. So the first question was, what state is Unity Village located in? Missouri. And what's the largest city that's nearby? Kansas City. All right. Well, let's welcome in our kids, if there's any out there. Yay, it's all for you. All the older kids are having a special project, so that's why they're not out here. All right, let's bless all of our young people in service to our youth ministry and the kids with our children's blessing. Together, be the love you are, sing the song you hear, share your joy of life with people far and near. And for all of us, be the love we are, sing the song we hear, share our joy of life with people far and near. All right, that's it. Get back. All right, now please stand as you're able and join me together with our closing prayer for protection, followed by the peace song. Together we affirm, the light of God surrounds us. I am the light of God. The love of God enfolds us. I am the love of God. The love of God protects us. I am the power of God. The presence of God watches over us. I am the presence of God. Wherever we are, God is, and all is well, and that's the truth.